FCA impacts millions each year, but sometimes it's easy to overlook the impact that a single moment, a single decision can make to a family, the campus, a community. Justin was a regular boy in central Louisiana.
Justin was a kid that had a smile on his face every day. He was in the classroom right across the hall from us, so we saw him daily.
Just always joking around, making you laugh. If you're having a bad day, he's going to joke around with you and make you smile.
But God had a plan for Justin. Every year, FCA holds an event on campuses across America, Fields of Faith. Students give their own testimonies to peers, a powerful challenge to read the Word of God and come to Christ.
And it was just a time for, all of the teenagers from our campuses to come together in a time of worship and a time of prayer and really just kind of a time of healing.
I can distinctly remember standing there and saying, none of you are here by accident tonight.
I see Justin Bloxom come down the bleachers with his friend, and the two of them had been in the top of the bleachers and they came down together. And I said, are you here because you have questions or maybe you've come down before? And he said, no, Miss Cabra, I'm here to get saved.
And you could tell it was real too, just because Justin was he was broken. And he was just humbled by just, the power of the Spirit that night.
And he come running into the bedroom to tell me that he had accepted Christ that night.
Even though Justin was always, this loving, kind of happy-go-lucky kid, there was something different after that.
He lost his life just, those 4 months later.
A plan to bring glory from tragedy.
A sexual predator had stolen a cell phone and was texting these young boys and girls and asking them to meet him somewhere, and they actually thought it was one of their friends. The rest of the story is the boy was murdered by this man who is in prison now.
Even that day, he was so full of life. I have the comfort of knowing where Justin went that morning. He went home. Some people don't have that comfort.
God used this terrible tragedy to reach a lot of other student athletes and teachers on this campus and in this community.
The campuses came together just to pray and just to celebrate, Justin's life.
If Justin's story brings one child to Christ, then he's done his part.
And before that day was over, 38 kids got saved.
Every moment counts.
What if we got tired and said, no, we're not going to do Fields of Faith, that's a lot to organize? What would that have meant for Justin?
We're given trials to produce endurance and to produce spiritual maturity, and that's what happened.
He's made me want to grow.
It would have been much more difficult for our school without the students that were involved in FCA.
He brought my father, who I had never known, had never been saved.
It was because of Fields of Faith, that we have hope and, that we are going to see him again.
And to have the peace to know that it was through this school, through FCA, that my son made the biggest decision of his life, I can't thank this school enough for